All right, testing live. Is this working? Okay. Well, here's a market recap for Monday, August 21st, 2023. And today was pretty wild in the ES. We went to had a pretty significant move down and then up. Let's see the economic events. So today we had nothing of significance really with the economic events. As far as the higher time frame, we had 4379.50 as the VPOC, as the NVPOC from yesterday. So price initially jumped up. We spent the overnight session inside of here, testing this lower volume from, when was that? Thursday. So we tested this low volume area. Okay. Yeah, we tested this low volume area. We found support above it. Went down and tested where this VPOC was, and came up and tested this high volume node here. Didn't quite make it to 4425.50, which is the VPOC of last Thursday, the 17th. So this could be another potential target for tomorrow. Same with all of these high volume nodes here, and here. As for what's happening right now, see, I guess this is our overnight session. It hasn't moved much at all. So could this right here be too high? And then we have a further move down? I don't know. If we did go further down, what would we be looking at going down? I've got this whole area here. I could go from here to so somewhere around 4170 would be your composite VPOC of this whole thing. Got a composite of these 5 days. Maybe I'll include that one. That doesn't seem right there. Okay, well, okay, there it is. Okay, well, I'd say this will represent that volume there pretty good. So we have 433.970, so 4340-ish. That's another spot going down. That's more targets going down. And here's another horizontal line. Well, I can't get historically further back than that. But this whole year, basically, well, we did have this going up. We did have this down period for about a month. Came up here, had quite a period of back and forth. So this could be another retest area. And let me see. Well, yeah, that's about all I have for right now. So I'm just going to end the video there as a quick market recap. Kind of gone over everything. We've got all this right here. What does the VP of that look like? Okay, here's another upwards target. There's a composite. Here's a VPOC of the composite, 4600, the century mark. And then we know these, every time you hit 100, that's apparently a century mark. Same with 50s, every 100 and every 50. So 4,500, that's a pretty big move for one day, but that's also another target there. Because of options related stuff going on that I don't necessarily know that much about. But I know those options, they like those even numbers. It could be higher time frame participants. We're right around a century mark, the 4,400. So perhaps that's another thing, 4,400. Just because of options related stuff. And see how we're sitting right there, so I don't know, could that be, could look at patterns. You could be like, oh, is that an upside down cup and handle? Who the hell knows? Is that a head and shoulders forming? Who knows? We don't want to get tricked by candlestick patterns. This looks like a lot like a morning star, like that could, be the beginning of it going back up. So that's, scenario down. And you've got multiple targets here. And these are what you're looking at pretty much. Going down. And then going up, you've got, right around between, because you've got right around here between 90 and 500, and then you've got somewhere up here kind of looking at that, between 45.83, 46.03. So that's about what I have for, what could be happening tomorrow. And then as far as, trying to do statistics, I have this sheet that I'm working on. Someone from the Traders Lab is helping me with this, and I'd have to go through this with them again, with these formulas to get this thing to work. Because it's, yeah, because this is not working properly. It won't do these formulas. I just suck with these formulas and doing all that. I mean, this should be pretty simple, the way this is outlined. Just gotta get these formulas to work. I wish it was more simple to use Excel. Let's look at a little order flow. It's, I'm trying to save a little bit of money this month, so I decided to, and I need to get back to my basics, be looking at less stuff. So I took the MBO thing off, just to see how I do without it for a while and to save a little extra money. So what are we looking at? This thing was so wild that I didn't. And you can just see triggering structures, there's retesting that. There's there's a higher low than that, retesting this volume here. Top of this high volume node. Boom, retest the higher volume, back up. Here's another one. Test the high volume. And up. These did it several times before it finally made its bigger move. Came back, tested that VHVN, and another high volume retest and back up. Oh, what happened with the IBs? Where's the where are those IBs at? I guess this was 7:30, so that's, see if there's IB trades here. 7:30. Okay, there's an IB continuation. And the context still appeared to be down, so that's a valid IBC. Well, there's one attempt. There's one attempt right there. Here's another attempt. There's one attempt. There's another attempt. Well, there's that. See, and then it came back up and then back down. Got that right there. Got that. Retesting all of this over here. And a continuation up. This thing here. So testing all this stuff here. Just testing this whole thing here. That volume just continues going up. What's happening here? See, this is all this right here. That's retesting all this stuff. That's all retesting. It's retesting all this stuff here. All this volume here. And then there it goes. And that is where you end the afternoon at. 12:48. It's where we end up at the end of the day. 4,400, that's a century mark. That's where there's a lot of option stuff going on. That's where a lot of volume was, right there. Just above it, 2 points above it. So we've got a bunch of wiggling action there coming down, supporting above there. There may have been some important option stuff that happened and went up, and then this is when everyone's exiting, taking their profit for the day. That's about all I can come up with for that. So went through the scenario for what we're looking at tomorrow, so I'm going to shut that off. I'll bring this back up and went through the scenarios for this. So that's about all I've got now. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, get back to sleep. Got to get back up early. So try to come up with another one of these tomorrow. Good night.